Alright, I thought I'd go ahead and make this video because it might save some people some money. But for the last couple weeks or months, my RV had been smelling like sewer. And I couldn't figure out where the smell was coming from. The obvious place to look would be the bathroom, but it didn't seem to be coming from the bathroom. And the smell originally was collecting in the smaller room, and then later on it shifted to my bedroom. And it seemed like it shifted after I put up the this skirting that I made. The skirting that I made for the RV. I mean the mobile home skirting that I made out of fencing material. And I had put it all along the house and sealed in any holes or anything like that. So I thought maybe I trapped a cat or some animal under the house and it had died. That would be really bad. But I hadn't heard anything other than the really bad smell. So I started Googling on the internet what the potential cause was, and a lot of the results were that basically if you have a sewer smell in your home or your RV or your house, your RV or whatever, it's probably due to one of several things. The first is that your S-trap, which I will show you in a moment. Alright, this is the kitchen sink. Under the sinks and stuff, you're going to have a pipe that goes like this. It's a U or an S, whatever, a U. And what it does is it holds water here. It's supposed to have water in here at all times. And what that does is it blocks the pipe from directly connecting. So there's like a water doorway, which gets flushed down every time you run water through it. And that keeps the vent, which is right here, the air vent, sealed off from letting the stinky smell come up through the sink itself, because it's connected down below here. I know you can't see it, but see the pipe here? That's from the sink side over here on the right. That's from the sink, and then down below it goes to the sewer. So water comes down from the sink and goes down this way. So up here on up is air. So the water is supposed to come and go down this way, but it's supposed to allow air to come in so that you don't have a total vacuum situation where the water won't flow. So make sure that all your S or U curved things have water in them. So the first thing you should probably do is check to make sure that your toilet isn't completely empty of water, your sink, your bathtub, or whatever. Run some water down to make sure that the U-shaped part has water in it. That way it will actually block any smell from coming back up from the sewer side. Now I checked on mine and that wasn't the problem. So what next? Well, in my case it had to do with this room right here, which is the water heater room, which is actually inside the bedroom here. But this second pipe is the vent pipe for the bathroom. And you can see it goes down here and then it connects down there to the bathroom sink. And then I think below it'll connect to the toilet. So this is supposed to take all the stinky smell out. But then you notice a second pipe here which is open. And I was trying to figure out what it is. But it's actually, I think, a vent valve, a vent for air to flow out. To pull air in so that the system doesn't have like a negative situation where it's a vacuum, so air can be pulled in when you flush. But the problem is this pipe that's supposed to take the smell out was somehow stopped up. And so smell from the sewer, because you can see this is all connected over here, smell from the sewer was coming in here and coming through. And that was a problem. So what I had to do was actually go up to the roof of the mobile home. Kind of scary climbing up here. And here you can see the vent for the kitchen side. Notice it has a covering on top, but actually there's holes up underneath here so the airflow can come up and flow out. Let's go look at the other one on the other side. Okay, so here we are at the above the bathroom side, and you can see there is a vent right here, and it has a plastic cap on it that I made out of a peanut thingy, but it's basically over that hole right there, but it doesn't completely cover it. There's actually little arm things that come up so that there's air hole right there where the air can blow out. This is just to keep the rain from going down in. But I had to take that thing off and drop a line down there. And what I did was I had a rope and I had an old broomstick, old broken broomstick. And I tied the rope on it really tight, made sure it wouldn't fall off here. And I had this hole here open. And I slowly dropped this down and was expecting it to go down all the way, you know, to the bottom, but it didn't. It hit something and it kind of stuck. I was like, that's probably something that's blocking the airflow. So the air, instead of coming up, it was hitting whatever that was blocking it. Maybe a nest, maybe leaves or something. I don't know. Something had gotten in there. This house is like 55 years old. So I kind of lifted it up a little and dropped it down, you know, like this. And then I felt it go through. So it went through and then I let it go all the way to the bottom. I didn't drop it really hard because, you know, you don't want to bust the pipe on the inside because it's 55, 56 years old and it's plastic. And pulled this thing back out. Didn't really see anything on this end other than like a little bit of dirt and stuff, you know, which it already had. But evidently it cleared whatever that stoppage was, and since then the sewer smell has been gone. This other vent here that's kind of covered up again is for the central air, and we have an air conditioner that's inside, but you know, it's so old and doesn't work. I disabled it and just covered this up. And that's why it is like this. I thought that might have been part of the problem, but no, it was this vent right here. So if you're having problems and the U-trap or whatever, it has water in it, so just make sure you hit all the bathrooms, all the sinks, and run some water to, you know, fill up that U-trap. Don't let it dry out. If that doesn't fix it, you might have to go up to the roof and then find the actual pipes, the vent pipes, and run a line through it to try to clear it. But do so at your own risk. I'm not a plumber, but it worked for me. I hope that fixes your problem. If you have a stinky house, the next time I'm going to take care, stay safe. Have a great day.